The first look at the magnificent Eiffel Tower leaves you speechless and urges you to explore all the best places to visit in Paris. Whether you are visiting for the first time or the 100th, Paris never fails to fascinate you. Tree-lined avenues, lavish formal gardens, small boutique cafes, fashionable shopping streets, Paris romanticizes everything. Paris tourist places are not just any attractions, but they are visual treats that leave an imprint on your mind forever. Be it a garden, a cathedral, or a museum, there are so many beautiful places in Paris that you cannot explore them all in one go. That is why we have curated this video of top 10 places to visit in Paris that you can add to your itinerary for a memorable sightseeing experience. Number 1. Eiffel Tower. You might have seen the Eiffel Tower a million times on social media, but seeing it in real life is a magical experience that many travelers cannot express with words. Visiting the iconic symbol of Paris usually ranks as the number one thing to do for most tourists. Constructed by Gustave Eiffel to honor the centenary of the French Revolution, Eiffel Tower is 324 meters high. From its looming construction to its stunning views of the city, and just the general energy and buzz of the place, it really does live up to the dazzling. One of the world's most photographed tourist attractions, the Eiffel Tower presents an excellent photography opportunity for both day and night times. Also, visitors can ride the elevator to see incredible views of the city or dine in one of the two fine restaurants that are situated within the tower. Number 2. Notre Dame Cathedral. The cathedral was built between 1163 and 1345. Upon its completion, it came to be viewed as an architectural marvel. The perfection of the cathedral's architecture and sculptures is so great that it influenced many later buildings all over the world. Its dramatic towers, stained glass, and statuary are the most impressive, and the architecture of the church reflects the traditional medieval style in the forms of columns. This divine place is one of the major tourist places and also one of the famous churches in France, which continues to inspire artists and architecture. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is temporarily closed. That's because, unfortunately, Notre Dame was partially destroyed by fire in April 2019. Restoration work is ongoing. The aim is to completely restore Notre Dame before the 2024 Summer Olympics in France. Number 3. Louvre Museum. Standing in its grandeur and Baroque-style construction on the banks of the Seine River in Paris, the Louvre Museum is the most visited and largest museum in the world. Located in the heart of Paris, this historic building is a former royal palace, with an area of 210,000 square meters, including 60,600 for the exhibitions. The immensity of the Louvre is mind-boggling. It has been estimated that 9 months are needed to see each and every work of art on display. Housing a collection of more than 1 million objects, the Louvre boasts some of the world's most famous artworks such as Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa and the Greek statue Venus of Milo. Number 4. Arc of Triomphe and Champs-Elysees. One of the most popular tourist attractions in Paris, the Arc de Triomphe was constructed in 1806 to memorialize the triumphal battles of Napoleon Bonaparte. The arch features intricate reliefs depicting victorious battles and engraved names of many who died fighting for the emperor. The Arc de Triomphe is surrounded by a busy traffic rotary where 12 major streets, including the western end of Champs-Elysees, converge. It stands on 1.9 kilometers between Place de la Concorde and the Arc de Triomphe. There are many luxury boutiques, places of entertainment, famous cafes and restaurants. Number 5. Montmartre and Sacré. Located in the 18th arrondissement in northern Paris, is one of the most popular neighborhoods in the city that has cobblestone alleys, hidden cafes, artists, and rich history. Despite its popularity as a tourist attraction, much of the traditional quality of the village is well retained, setting this spot apart from the regular architecture you may see around Paris. Here, you can get your portrait drawn for a small fee, or you can simply sit by any of the surrounding bistros to soak in the village vibes. Sacré is the most prominent landmark of this area, and is quite a masterpiece, honestly, of grandeur and grace. This basilica has immense spiritual significance and reflects Roman Byzantine features. Situated at the city's highest point on Montmartre Hill, this stunning basilica draws many tourists every year to see its marble architecture and gorgeous interior. Number 6. Palace of Versailles. Started out life as a royal hunting lodge, but later became a palace housing the king's court. The Palace of Versailles ceased being a royal residence during the French Revolution, and today houses a museum of French history, a monument to the decadence of royalty, and a constant draw for vast numbers of visitors. Versailles is simply that literally took breath away. This huge complex of buildings, gardens, and terraces is definitely a must for any visitor who will be captivated by exceptional accommodations, lavish decorations, furniture, and gilded works of Renaissance art. Also, you can enjoy a walk in one of the beautiful gardens set across 800 hectares, decorated with sculptures, flowers, fountains, a canal, and alleys. Number 7. Disneyland Paris. It is an entertainment resort situated in a new town, which is 32 kilometers east of the center of Paris. Disneyland Paris is the second largest theme park in the world, which is 5,510 acres in size. You can enjoy an amazing experience here that you won't soon forget. Paris is the first Disneyland in Europe. The design of castles, streets, decorations, and even gardens of the park are integrated with local French characteristics, creating a strong flavor of classical European court. The must-to-do activities in Paris Disneyland are the Star Tours, Space Mission 2, and the RC Racer. These breathtaking activities are admired by those who have visited this fantastic theme park. The park celebrated its 25th anniversary in 2017, and during its years of operation, it has attracted approximately 320 million visitors, making it the most visited theme park in Europe. Number 8. Palais Garnier is the most prestigious opera house in Paris that showcases some of the best theatrical and operatic performances in the world. Architect Charles Garnier spared no ornate detail when he designed the Palais Garnier in the 19th century. The interior is astonishingly beautiful as it's decorated with 30 types of marble from 8 different countries and 2.5 kilos of gold. The whole building is just a magnificent masterpiece of elegance and eccentricity. And every way you turn, it is adorned with Baroque statues, carvings, and sculptures. Perhaps this is why the building was the most expensive of its era. Seating nearly 2,000 people, today the Palais Garnier is home to the National Opera of Paris. Number 9. Seine River. The Seine has always been and forever will be the artery that runs through the heart of Paris. Geographically speaking, the river is the capital's central axis and has always played a major role in Paris's history. Cruising the river as it winds through Paris is one of the most romantic things visitors can do. Elegant riverboats offer an alternative way to discover the City of Lights. Seine cruises pass under numerous bridges in Paris, going by such sites as the Louvre, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Eiffel Tower. A Seine cruise lasts about an hour, but what a magic hour it is. Number 10. Luxembourg Park is a private garden open to the public created in 1612 at the request of Marie de Médicis to accompany the Luxembourg Palace. It covers the 25 hectares of land, since the entry is free, so the number of people can visit this garden and can enjoy their evenings with their loved ones. A large pond and geometric forests enhance the beauty of the Luxembourg Garden. If you are on your honeymoon trip, Luxembourg Garden is one of the most beautiful and romantic places to visit in Paris. You can picnic or stroll leisurely among beautiful lawns, formal gardens, and fruit orchards that feature many artistic statues and fountains. As the capital city of France, Paris has endured as an important city for more than 2,000 years. Paris is famed as a must-see destination for very good reason. History buffs will be delighted by the many historic buildings and monuments. Fashionistas will be pleased to shop in the trendiest boutiques. Gourmands will be thrilled to sample the outstanding food and wine. And the list could go on and on. Paris has so many places of interest, making it difficult to compress down to a reasonable number. While it was tough, we have rounded down to a top 10 list of attractions you should try to include on your excursion to Paris. We wish fantastic your experience and have a safe travel. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.